Welcome guys to vlog number 2. So today's video is basically going to be going through our demo vehicle, going through a couple of products that are going in, also a couple of bits that are going to show you behind the scenes of a fiberglass boot build. I'm going to be talking you through a bit about the process as well as some of the products going in. If you're new to our channel, make sure you press the subscribe button below. It will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos of installations that we're carrying out, also a couple of these new vlog videos as well as some product reviews. So to start with, I'm going to be talking you through the product. So I'm going to be stepping you through one by one. So we're going to start with these, which are the absolutely awesome Audison Thesis tweeters. So these basically are one of the highest spec tweeters that you can put into a vehicle. Absolutely incredible. So in terms of the actual vehicle itself, so these generally can't go into factory locations. Obviously, one of the key things with also such a high-end tweeter, or any speaker for that matter, especially tweeters, is that this speaker is a directional speaker. So the frequencies that a tweeter plays are directional. That's why we always want to put these on axis, especially when you're sort of looking into products like this. So what we've done is exactly that. So this is basically made all completely in-house out of fiberglass, and basically what it means is this tweeter is now on axis in the vehicle. The factory location for the tweeter is basically inside the A-pillar, sort of facing inwards towards the vehicle. We've now got that on axis, so when that sits in the vehicle, it first of all not only looks absolutely incredible, looks really special, and we've also done all the trimming in-house where we've gone for a black Alcantara. So it just makes an overall upgrade of the actual interior, but also acoustically absolutely perfect. So that's the tweeter, so that's all been done in-house. Then what we've got is the woofers going into the door. So then this again is an Audison Thesis speaker. Absolutely incredible. Again, one of the highest spec products you can put into your door. So these are, the reason why these are so incredible is not only because they're actually relatively lightweight and they're designed in that manner. A lot of the time these will be put into a lot of supercars that we do with the gull-wing door style, but also just any person that wants the absolute optimum sound in a vehicle. Really incredible bit of kit. So these are going to be hidden behind factory locations, so you're not going to see them again. Then what we've got in the rear is Hertz Mille Pro speakers. Reason why we've used Hertz Mille Pro in the rear is basically the cone design on this. So we're using Hertz as more of the bass side of things, so it's going to be the 2 subs in the boot, as well as the fact we've got these 2 rear speakers. It's just providing that little bit of depth. So it's got a rolling cone here, which basically allows the cone to move that little bit more than other brands on the market. So that's why we're using them. In terms of the sub that we've gone for is a Hertz Mille Pro 10-inch sub. Absolutely incredible. Then we've got high-grade oxygen-free cabling going into these products as well. So these are absolutely incredible. These absolutely rock. So what we're doing is putting 2, one either side, which I'll talk you through in a second. So they're the subs going in. Amplification, we've got 2 amps mounted in the boot, which we'll show you in a second. And then what we've got is the main amplifier, which isn't mounted at the moment, which is an Audison Thesis Quattro. So you can see the size of it. It's absolutely incredible, this bit of kit. Weighs quite a bit, but for the sound quality, if you're after a better sound in your vehicle, there doesn't really come much better than Audison Thesis. So that's why what we're going to be able to do when you guys come listen to our demo vehicle, which is a 2020 Mustang, you guys are going to be able to experience a full Audison Thesis sound system. Truly amazing. So that's basically the amplification, and then we've got this little product. What this product is a processor. It allows us to tune the vehicle, customize the sound. If I wanted to, I could make the sound literally land on top of my finger right here outside the vehicle. And we can pinpoint this exactly to your listening position, wherever your height is and where you sit in your vehicle and where you want the optimum sound stage to be. We can move that around the vehicle as well as have 8 different presets. So say multiple people drive the vehicle, you can have one preset as jazz, one preset as classic, one preset as rock. So you can have complete control as well as different locations. And that's all controlled over a little controller that we're going to mount in the front. So that's that product. It's a new product from Audison. So we're really looking forward to getting this into the product, playing around with it and experiencing that. So now what I'm going to be talking you through is about the build. What's involved in a fiberglass build, what's involved in a boot build, and how it should be done properly and professionally. People travel from all over the country to us, so if you are interested in any of these products individually or getting your car upgraded, whether it's a complete hidden system or a build like this, we can do it all. So I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about what's involved now. So basically on this vehicle, the vehicle had Bang & Olufsen as stock. It's not good enough. We've taken that out and we're replacing it all. So this factory system has a sub on the right hand side of the vehicle inside one of these panels here. So what I'm going to be doing is just showing you what's involved. So basically that's the factory carpet panel and what the sub was basically sitting in there, and what we're doing is in essence replicating that. So what we've done is basically taped all this up so the actual panel is retained, and this can all go back to stock as well. So what we do is basically cover this up and then use fiberglass and fiberglass resin and matting to basically build this enclosure. So it's shaped perfectly to the vehicle that we're working on. Obviously on this vehicle it's a 2020 Mustang, so it forms an exact mold of the vehicle. That means when we basically do our build, this can come out, our build goes in, gets retrimmed so you can't see a thing, and when your vehicle wants to be sold or go back, you retain all your product. We basically take these molds out, we put the stock stuff back in, and nobody knows the difference. And that's one of the key things with us. So once that's now been done, so that's now going to be prepped later on the next week for body filler to basically smooth it all out, build up those sub enclosures. There's going to be one either side. So, and then we're going to retrim that in Alcantara. One of the key things, one of the real problems that I found with this vehicle was the fact that the interior was all black. It's a black and orange vehicle. It looks absolutely brilliant. However, a couple of the whole boot area really was covered in a grey carpet, which didn't match the vehicle at all. So we're changing that. We're making that black Alcantara. It's going to look absolutely awesome. So in terms of the actual build at the moment, what we've got is this fiberglass work going on again. So this is the same material, which is fiberglass and a matting, which basically forms the foundation basically for a build. So this is a very, very time consuming, quite a messy process. The vehicle was all covered up during the process, and now we're basically just doing this for the video just to show you guys what it looks like a little bit behind the scenes. So again, this is how the factory panel sits. This is a factory cable, and then what we've got is all the basically retrimmed into the same formation as the factory panel. Then again, this is all going to be smoothed out, and we're thinking to write Cambridge Car Audio Demonstrator or along those lines in this panel. So at our car shows, when the boot's up, you'll be able to see that, but it's nice and discreet and OEM. Again, that's going to be covered in black Alcantara, just giving it a nice, clean, sort of higher grade feel to it. In terms of actually inside the boot, this is where a lot of the hard work begins. So first of all, first stage is basically not only prepping the vehicle, but also stripping it down and then going into the soundproofing process. So far, we've done around about 120 sheets of Skins 3mm layer. We are still got a couple of more areas to go, but practically this vehicle is nearly finished. We'll be revealing the full amount and the full system later on as when it's completed. So we're getting as much coverage as possible. The roof's been done, the floor's been done, the side panels have been done, boot's been done. And basically what we're now looking at building is the build for the amplifier rack. So we're going to have two Audison Quattro amplifiers, as you can see here. We've got the Uno, which is running the two subs, Quattro running the Audison Thesis mid-ranges and the Hertz Mille Pro speakers. And then what we're going to have is the Audison Thesis Woof amplifier, Quattro amplifier, sort of resting in the middle there, sort of a bit off center, so it's a little bit higher than the rest of them, just to give it a little bit more of a focal point. And there's going to be some LED lighting in there, plus the whole boot is all going to be retrimmed in Alcantara. Another thing is underneath this panel here, basically that was sort of left bare from factory. What we're doing is retrimming that, creating a mold, making that all Alcantara so it all looks the absolute business. In terms of sound quality, these are absolutely phenomenal. Also, one of the key things with this system is that it's basically going to be a little bit Perspex edge, we're thinking, all the way around, just to give it a little bit of a sort of unique look as such. It's not really been done that much on the market. It looks really impressive. And then what we're going to be doing is trimming that all in Alcantara. But you may be thinking, well, I won't be able to use my boot. However, you will. The subs aren't going to protrude any more than the factory. The floor's going to remain the same level, as well as the flats. Obviously, this is all going to be on display when you want it to be. However, we're building a new false floor to basically cover it all, again in black Alcantara, just so it matches, finishes it off, and that's going to protect the amplifiers, but also it means you can load luggage in, we can do everything we want with the vehicle, and you use it as a normal vehicle day to day. However, you've got an absolutely epic sound. So hopefully you've seen a little bit more about what's involved and the sort of behind the scenes of an audio system. You've seen exactly what's going to be going into this vehicle and how awesome it's going to be basically. So make sure when it's ready, you keep following us, you press the subscribe button, you stay tuned with this vehicle. Check us out on Instagram as well. There's loads of little updates going on Instagram stories as well as our posts. And you'll be able to see the progress on this vehicle. It's going to be absolutely awesome when it's done. We're also going to be doing a couple more modifications to the outside of the vehicle, all stuff that is available from us. So it's basically our showroom all in one vehicle. So if you're interested in something and it's on this vehicle, we can adapt that to your vehicle, or if you own a Mustang, we can do that to your vehicle too. But thank you very much guys for watching our vlog. Make sure you press the subscribe button and keep supporting us. But thank you very much, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.